Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so we're just gonna kind of do an overview of how did Cosmos do now after the after that correction yesterday. By the way, that's just chop. It is what it is. So let's take a look here. Where was I really concerned? I made a bunch of buys yesterday because I keep a lot of dry powder. So if you keep a lot of dry powder, then the dips can actually be incredibly profitable for you. And it was, man. I don't know what to say. I'm a lucky guy. The only thing that I bought yesterday that gave me no recovery whatsoever is that right there is Atom. Now, I ran hot yesterday. I ran hot this morning already, but for some reason, Cosmos Atom absolutely refuses to do anything. So this was the correction yesterday. I want to make a really neat comparison, and I think most of you guys follow the chart, so you know anyway. But this is I made my buys right down here. When I saw that thing drip under $10, I bought a few grand across several different wallets, but I moved like 30 grand in across from this, and it hasn't moved. It has not done anything. There is absolutely no recovery that's coming out of this token. Now, let me show you a comparison, and why I'm actually so very happy today is we're showing you Jackal. Now, that also kind of matters. We got Patrick on the show tonight with us. So 1800 Central, if you have Jackal questions, he will have Jackal answers. Now, we're not going to talk about price. You guys can take a look at, I'm sure you guys have CoinGecko, so we're not going to discuss price. Just partnerships, the future, all that other good stuff, and why I still believe that this thing's going to go to a $400 or $500 million market cap. I know. Well, there's no way. Look at the token. Yeah, you know what? We all said the same thing about a cash. I didn't. But look what a cash did. And I'm just saying there's a lot of parallels. Cloud computing, cloud storage, lots of partnerships announced. Stuff's working out for them, so it's going to be fine. But let me get back to this real quick. This is the 7-day, and this was the chop. That was the correction. It bombed along with everything else. I mean, a good, nice, big, fat 15-16% drop off, which has fully recovered all the way. And that's really kind of what I want. It's kind of what all of us want. And it works out real good. So, this completely recovers, but the Atom still just sits there and does nothing. I mean, just absolutely flat. I bought a bunch of Kajira. And I've skimmed profits on this the whole way because this is gonna piss off any Kajira person who sees it. But we're getting to about where we need to be on this one. I'll keep riding it out. I'll hold my base buy, but I've been peeling off. I'm gonna continue to peel off. I got bills to pay, man. So. It was a $4,500 buy right there. Not a tremendous amount of money for me, but I'll take a flyer on any big dip day like that, man. I'm going to take a flyer on the ones that have really aggressive communities like Kajira. It's like they refuse to be down. We're going to recover it, and they'll just pour money into it, and I'm just I don't feel good about it, but it is what it is. Daddy's got to earn. So. I have to put this into USDC, unfortunately. That's too much. Hang on. What do we got to be, about 20? Nope, that's too much, man. Go, Kajira. So we'll just, I didn't want to put it in Ethereum. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm this is the third video I've made today. And it's getting out of hand. So let's just take the $15. And I did it again, man. You know what? Hell with it. We'll buy Ethereum with it. I can move that later. But that's what I've been doing on the ones that I bought on the dip yesterday. So Kajira made a beautiful recovery. I'll take every bit of that, take that money, turn it into other money so that we can remain diversified and take a free ride on this. And right now, it's not a free ride. I still have exposure on it, but it's not a lot. So, or it's not as much as it was. So I got a lot of range. I can hang out in this. Anything over 4,500, when we get up, 80, $90 or whatever, we'll go ahead and peel it off. If it keeps running, I'll let it go. 4,200, I'm out. So, guys, work hard, man. Come on. Be paid. Injective had one hell of a nice recovery. Unfortunately, I was into it before the chop. So, all I'm doing is kind of getting back to where I was. And Injective got shellacked. I mean, just bam. But unfortunately, I was in it right around over here. So all I could do was eat it down and kind of hope for a recovery. And it's getting there. I think that one will make a nice little comeback on it. And yeah, so I'm really struggling with the Atom. And I listen to influencers. They dictate my buys and sells constantly. I'm just yeah. What do you want me to buy? But Atom ain't moving. That's all I gotta say, man. Is Atom isn't moving. Look, I don't want to dabble in. I don't want to dabble in cartel coins, man. That's your Atom. That's your Osmo. Those are the old guard. That's what OG is, man. It's original gangster, but it's actually old guard when it comes into the cartel, and they're not gonna let this stuff go. They're gonna continue to just harvest the hell out of you, encourage you to buy more and more and more, so that they can continue to harvest more and more and more. And I really don't want to dabble in there. I just thought it was going to get there. I haven't lost any money on it, but I haven't made any. And that bugs the hell out of me that I could catch Adam down there that low and still not make anything on it, man. It's like, Jesus, because it's dead capital right now. I need to put that into work in things that are going to be moving. Look at Passage. I absolutely timed it this morning. I 100% nailed it. I got heat on Twitter, but I always get heat on Twitter for whatever. But and I cleared the positions, by the way. But I literally bought it seconds before the pump. Now I know that no proof, but it doesn't matter. You know what? Here, you want to see my proof? Here's my proof. Is in another little wallet over here that we started with. We started with $5,000, and it's currently at that. It's actually 61,000 ish because we started moving money over into Shade. I got to LP something, guys. I can't just sit there and do nothing with it. But there's my proof. Is the wallet is like 10, 11x now, 12x. It's like 12x the entire wallet since mid-September. So there's my proof. Anyway, yeah, I want to try to stay in there. I really want to believe, man, but Atom is just not performing, and anything I put in there is flat out dead capital. I don't chase airdrops. I don't care. I'm not going to tie up my money in a stake. I stake Jackal, I stake Buchanan, and I stake Fetch, but I'm not going to tie up all the rest of this in an underperforming or slowly performing token that now has not a very good APR percentage in hopes of a future airdrop, which I can't claim because I'm from America. Now, you can do it through Sentinel. Look, man, there's too many hoops to jump through, and I don't jump through hoops. So it makes no sense for me to continue to tie up capital in that, man. Look, I'm not going to do it. So we'll call that a flyer. We'll call that a $30,000 flyer that simply didn't work out. And again, as much as I appreciate the influencers telling me it's going to go to $100, it ain't. It just isn't. So I think I'd rather take my money in Passage. I'd rather put it in Kajira. I'd rather put it into, hell, Kudos. Cash was monstrous for me. And if you caught our last stream, you saw me make the buy. So it's been just monstrous for me, and yeah, I couldn't be happier. So anyway, guys, like I said, way wild video. I'm just going to call this one a Twitter video. We'll put it up on the YouTube, but it's just the whole purpose of it was letting you know that Patrick's going to be on the show tonight. You really want to catch this one, man. Patrick is sharp. He's great on camera, and he will answer every question. So do yourself a favor, 1800 Central night. Questions or comments, Scott at ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all, and until next time, please stay safe, and please be smart with your money, guys. Cheers.